Welcome to Uncommon Grounds. Today my guest is Mike Fritz, who has been with us for a few years, whom I've seen all over the place because of his involvement in the band. So Mike, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Mike, where are you from?
I am from Elmont, down in Long Island, New York.
Okay, another Long Islander. We have a lot of Long
Everyone's
Islanders
Long Island
here,
over here, yep.
which is great. I'm learning more towns in Long Island than I ever knew in my life prior. So how did you get to Sacred Heart?
So I went to Kellenberg Memorial High School down in Long
sure.
Island. Yeah, so a huge Catholic school. I'm pretty sure 14 kids from my senior year came here with my freshman class. So actually I came to Sacred Heart for PT. I was looking at the program and Sacred Heart was the first school I saw. Came here in July, fell in love. It's just the way the campus was, had the same environment in high school, which we always were, such a big community. So I came here, I saw that, the PT program, and I saw they had band, and Sacred Heart was the only school I applied to.
But tell us about your involvements, because you're very heavily involved in fraternity, and Greek life is a wonderful segment of this community, both the sororities and fraternities. So maybe talk a little bit about your experience in Greek life.
So I actually joined as a sophomore. So a lot of people didn't know that about me. Freshman year, I was in the band program, which I still am. I loved it, and I still do. I wanted to do a little extra. I wanted to do something else because I saw so many kids, the bond that they had, and I said, I want something like that. So I rushed as a sophomore, and from there, it was just only went uphill. Because it's such a big network. There's 1,300 kids on this campus walking around where you might not wear the same letters as them, but you have this bond. Mm-hmm. So as a sophomore, you join, and besides just the pride of being in an organization that you love with people that you're close with, it's just, like Shannon said, it's a network of friends that you have. But my favorite thing about Greek life is just the abilities for you to grow as a person more professionally. So for me, I was involved in my organization. I was Sergeant at Arms for a while for E-Board. But for me, it was the Interfraternity Council that really set me apart, that made me who I am now, where I became the president of that, which was at the time was 5, now 6 organizations for fraternities. But the ability to run weekly meetings by myself, to plan events, to work with administration on a daily basis, it gives you these little tools that you wouldn't learn outside of the classroom, which I'm so grateful for.
You play more than just one instrument.
I do. I'm proficient in about 6 instruments.
That's great. And the instrument that you play in the band?
I'm a baritone saxophone player.
Okay, and that's where I see you all the time. The band, the pep, and etc. Explain that experience, what it meant.
It was a huge part of my college career. So freshman year came in, and you have band camp in August. You come in a week and a half early, and the campus is just to yourself. So as a freshman, that's huge because you come in, you get acclimated so quickly with 63s and your dining halls and your everything on campus, and you have the upperclassmen teaching you. And by the end of that week, you're already a family. But besides time management, you're practicing Monday and Thursday from 7:30 to 10. Your weekend practices, your performances, where you're traveling to. It was a big commitment, but it's a lot of hard work. But it always pays off, because then when you're out, on halftime for those football games, it pays off.
And so for you, where's your favorite spot on campus?
Reds.
Reds.
Got to be Reds.
Little trivia history that may get lost. Reds was supposed to be a dry storage room.
Was it really?
That's right. It was never planned to be a...
You can see with the shape of it.
Yeah. It was just going to be a storage room leading to a back elevator for... darkness and dinginess.
Well, glad it didn't turn out to be a storage room.
That's great. So it's a great spot because it's great there now. Faculty go there also and staff. And Mike, in a word or two, how would you describe your experience here at SHU?
Opportunity. There's so many opportunities for you to get involved with anything. Like you said, you see me the past 4 years, I've been everywhere. All my friends, I've never had free time here. Because when I do have free time, I'm doing something. Whether I'm, recording for the SHU sessions outside the chapel, playing music, or, just going to the library, going to Linda's with some friends. There's always something to do, and I think that's huge. So you're not just sitting in your room on a weekend, just doing homework and that's it. There's always something to do. There's always people to do something with. And I think and besides that, going professionally, Sacred Heart sets you up, I believe, so strongly for the rest of your life. Well, I'm grateful for that.
Hopefully I'll see you at Reds. Of course, I have a feeling you go a little later than I do. I go right after
it depends. Sometimes I go at 5 most of the time before band.
Hopefully I'll see you those 34 days. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks so much.